Bob Pompeani, Andrew Fillipponi. Andrew, 2 quick tweets. I'm going to get your quick response before we go to the last phone call. Mark DiStefano says, maybe there should be term limits on writers who vote for the Baseball Hall of Fame. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think there are too many guys that don't cover the sport anymore who still vote, like Larry Brooks, the hockey writer from the New York Post, Bob, still gets to vote for this stuff.
All right. Sean Kramer says, D-men dropping night after night. Does GM Jim Rutherford make a big move early or shake up the roster to fill the void and trade away offensive assets? I think it's too early to do that, quite frankly, myself. I think they have time to figure this out. They're doing okay right now, and they have, I think, a pretty good amount of young people over there they're going to be counting on. I'm not making any massive trades at this point. Plus, I don't think, Andrew, you're going to get much for the offensive talent he may be referring to, which is Malkin or Letang. Plus, they have trade clauses. They're not going to allow it.
Exactly. That's the big one. Those guys have a lot of say in where they end up, and I don't think either one wants to leave Pittsburgh right now.
All right, Anthony in the Hill, you're up. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yes. Bob, how do you feel about the Penguins today? Earlier when I saw in the first period that they were struggling to even get a goal because they were just passing around, just basically just throwing the puck around, killing Tom. But during the whole season, last 2-3 seasons, they've been struggling to even make the playoffs because they struggled early during the season, but later on come around.
Points are points. And I agree with that because especially at 56 as opposed to 82, you can't give away points. And what I can't figure out why this is happening. Much like the Steelers in their first quarter malaise. What is happening to the Penguins early in games? They just seem not to come out with any. And once again, outshot 11-6. It seems like every game that happens, they can't muster much offense early in hockey. I don't understand it.
Well, you know why, Bob? Because they're still getting rewarded for slow starts. They're finding ways to either win those games or get points. And I feel like if you lose, it might kick in that you can't start the game flat. But we're giving them credit for grit and resilience, Bob, because even with slow starts, they're finding a way to either push the game into overtime or win.
That could have been the same thing with the Steelers, the way they were going early in the season. And you overlook it, but it does come back to get you in the end. All right, Andrew,
Bob, that's so spot on. You're so good at this. I'm
Andrew,
so delighted to get a chance to do this.
I just try to be in your shadow, my man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. It's going to do it. We'll see you on Thursday night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on KDKA at 11. Good night.